Google just made the biggest bet in the history of the company. Few days ago, over 100 announcements from the I/O stage. I've spent the last few hours going through every demo, every white paper, every piece of documentation so you don't have to. Here is my honest take. What's genuinely revolutionary, what's completely overhyped, and the one quiet announcement that changes the entire internet. Stay with me, this one is worth your time. I'm Sharad, this is AI Decoded. This channel is about completely honest AI coverage. Just real breakdowns of what this technology actually means for your life and your work. If that sounds like something you want more of, subscribe. New breakdown every single week. Now let's talk about what Google just announced and what they are really trying to tell us. Before I get into individual features, I want to give you the context that most coverage is completely missing. Because if you just read the headlines, Google launches Gemini Omni, you get the what, but you miss the why entirely. Here's the real story. For 3 years, the AI race has been about one thing. Who has the smartest model? OpenAI drops GPT, Google counters with Gemini, Anthropic releases Claude, everyone competing purely on intelligence. But this week, Google changed the game entirely. Every single announcement, every single feature built around one idea that Sundar Pichai said on stage. And I don't think enough people caught it. We are moving from the age of AI that answers to the age of AI that acts. That's the bet. And after going through everything they announced, I think they might actually be right. But there are some things you need to understand first. Let me show you what I mean. Every single feature Google announced this week runs on one new engine. And once you understand it, everything else clicks into place. Meet Gemini 3.5 Flash. Before your eyes glare over at another model name, stay with me. Because this one is different in a way that actually matters. It's not just a smarter model. It's a model built specifically to take actions, not just give answers. And here's the number that stopped me. 4 times faster than previous frontier models. Think about what that means in practice. The AI isn't just slightly smarter, it's finally fast enough to execute tasks in real time, instantly. What used to take a developer days or auditor weeks, Gemini 3.5 Flash can now help complete in a fraction of time, often less than half the cost of other frontier models. Half the cost, 4 times the speed. That's not an upgrade, that's a different class of tool entirely. And Gemini 3.5 Pro, the bigger, the more powerful version, is already in testing internally and drops next month. The engine is ready. Now let's look at what Google built on top of it. This is the one that genuinely broke my brain a little. Gemini Omni is Google's new model that can generate and edit content from any input, starting with photorealistic video. And I don't mean AI video that looks slightly off. I mean something fundamentally different. Here is what it actually does in practice. Take a photo of yourself. You type one prompt. Put me on a rooftop in Tokyo at midnight. Gemini Omni doesn't paste your face onto a stock photo. It simulates the scene. The model has deeply improved understanding of physics, gravity, kinetic energy, fluid dynamics. So the lighting on your face matches the city glow below. The shadows fall correctly. That's not a filter. That's world simulation running on your phone. And it goes further. You can create custom AI avatar that looks and sounds exactly like you. And drop yourself directly into any generated scene. Now, is it perfect? Honestly, no. AI video still has consistency issues. The occasional uncanny valley moment. These are real limitations and I won't pretend otherwise. But the trajectory is undeniable. Gemini Omni Flash is rolling out right now to all Google AI subscribers globally. Now we get into the announcement I've been thinking about the most since the keynote. This is the one that kept me up. Gemini Spark is Google's new 24/7 personal AI agent. It navigates your digital life, takes action on your behalf, and works in the background on your devices, even while your phone is turned off. Let me show what this looks like in your daily life. You finish work at 6 p.m. You put your phone down. You have dinner with your family. While you are at dinner, Spark is going through your inbox, flagging the emails that needs a reply by tomorrow, noting the Thursday meeting that moved to Friday, identifying the proposal you sent last week that still hasn't been opened. You go to bed. Spark is still working. You wake up. Your entire day is already organized. Urgent things at the top, noise filtered out, suggested replies drafted and waiting for your approval. You didn't do a single thing, the AI did. And down the line, you'll be able to authorize Spark to make payments on your behalf, setting the budget, approving the merchants, letting it handle the transaction while you sleep. Here's where I want to be genuinely honest with you. Giving an agent real autonomy over your accounts and your money is powerful. But it is genuinely risky if the guardrails aren't right. Google knows this. Spark is explicitly designed to check in before taking any major irreversible action. And they are rolling it out to trusted testers first. prioritizing safety before scale. That's the right call. This technology needs to earn trust incrementally, not be handed the keys on day one. Spark Beta arrives for Google AI Ultra subscribers in the US next week. While Spark is a grand long-term vision, Google also announced something you can use right now, today. Think of it as a personal executive assistant who prepares your morning briefing while you sleep. That's Daily Brief. Gemini works overnight, analyzing your inbox, your calendar, your tasks, and delivers one clean, personalized digest of everything that matters that day. It's concise. It connects the dots across your life. It anticipates what you need and suggests your next steps. And it learns over time, remembering your preferences, your patterns, the way you like information presented. You wake up, everything is already sorted. No wall of notifications. No decision fatigue, just clarity. This isn't a future feature, it's available to all Google AI subscribers right now. If you have the Gemini app, go open it. Daily Brief is already there. Now let me tell you about the announcement that got the least attention but will probably affect the most people's daily lives. Not Spark, not Omni, the shopping cart. I know, not glamorous, but hear me out. Google is launching Universal Cart, one intelligent shopping cart that works across every Google surface simultaneously. Search, Gemini, YouTube, Gmail, all feeding into a single cart. You're watching a YouTube video and the presenter is wearing a jacket you like. You tap it, cart. You are browsing search, comparing laptops. You tap one, same cart. But here is where the agent part comes in. The moment you add anything, your cart goes into work in the background, finding price drops, tracking price history, alerting you when something comes back in stock, flagging product incompatibilities, suggesting alternatives. And because it's built on Google Wallet, it knows your payment perks, your loyalty points, your merchant offers. It tells you the cheapest way to pay every single time. This is what the agent era actually looks like for most people. Not robots, not sci-fi, just AI quietly saving your money while you live your life. Universal Cart rolls this summer across Search and Gemini, with YouTube and Gmail following shortly after. Quick but important, Google just gave Search the biggest upgrade in 25 years. The new intelligent search box takes texts, images, files, videos, and Chrome tabs, and reasons across all of them simultaneously. Drop in a PDF, add a screenshot, ask a question. Search connects everything and gives you one answer, instantly. And for anyone still claiming Google search is dying, here are the numbers Google dropped on stage. AI mode has surpassed 1 billion monthly users. Queries are doubling every single quarter since launch. And last quarter, total search volume hit all-time high. 1 billion users doubling every quarter. That's not a product in decline. That's the fastest growing product in Google's history. They also announced search engines, persistent AI that monitors any topic, project, or market you care about. It watches the entire web, blogs, news, financial data, research papers, and only interrupts you when something genuinely meaningfully changes. Set it once, it watches the world for you, forever. And now the announcement nobody saw coming at this scale. Smart glasses are back, and Google is doing it completely differently this time. Android XR Intelligent Eyewear. 2 versions in the roadmap. Audio glasses that give you AI assistance spoken quietly in your ear, and display glasses that will eventually show you information directly in the field of view. But here is what actually important to understand about timing. The first hardware arriving this fall, the ones made with Warby Parker and Gentle Monster, are audio first frames. They look exactly like a pair of premium glasses you would actually want to wear. No screen, no camera bump, nothing that makes you look like you are wearing technology. Just a discreet AI agent whispering help you in your ear throughout your day. That's what's coming this fall. That's what you can actually buy. The display glasses, the ones that project information into your field of view, those are further down the roadmap. And when they arrive, the use cases get genuinely extraordinary. A doctor seeing a patient's history in their peripheral vision without breaking eye contact. An engineer seeing specs overlaid on the machine they are servicing. A traveler seeing street signs translated in real time. That future is coming. But it's not what ships this year. What ships this year is something arguably more important. AI glasses that are so well designed, nobody will know you're wearing them. Every previous smart glasses attempt failed because nobody wanted to look like they were wearing technology. Google just solved that problem. And when AI moves from your pocket to your face, the relationship between human and technology starts changing permanently. Alright, let me take the marketing language away and give you the real take. Because not everything from a keynote stage works perfectly in the real world. Gemini Spark, extraordinary vision. But it is early. Do not give an autonomous agent unmonitored access to your primary accounts on day one. Start with daily brief. Build trust gradually. Let the technology earn the responsibility before you hand it your bank details. Gemini Omni is the most technically impressive thing Google has built. But video generation creates a content verification problem just as significant as the creative capability it unlocks. Which brings me to the announcement that barely got a headline, but might be the most important thing Google announced all week. SynthID, Google's cryptographic watermarking technology, which embeds an imperceptible signal into every piece of AI-generated content, is now expanding directly into search and Chrome. And OpenAI just signed on to use it too. In a world where anyone can generate a photorealistic video of anyone saying anything, the infrastructure to verify what is real isn't optional, it's essential. Google building this openly and getting competitors to adopt it is the right move. It's not exciting. It doesn't get headlines. But 5 years from now, it might be the most important thing Google did in 2026. Universal Cart and Daily Brief could actually change the day-to-day life starting next week. Not the flashiest models, but it's very useful. And finally, the glasses. Give it 2 years. First generation hardware always has rough edges, but the direction is undeniable. Here is one thing I want to take away from everything we just covered. For 3 years, AI has been something you go to. You open an app, you type a prompt, you get an answer, you close the app. What Google announced this week is AI that comes to you. That shift sounds small, but it isn't. It's the difference between a tool you pick and a teammate who's already working for you. We are at the beginning of that change. Whether Google executes perfectly on every promise or not, that shift is happening. And it's happening fast. Which of these announcements changed something for you? Drop it in the comments. I genuinely read every single one of them. Subscribe for weekly breakdown. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, go build something great.